I think people are very averse of AI right now. They're not trying to use it as well as it could be used. And I also think AI is at a very nascent stage. So right now, what we are seeing in the next 6 months or in next 1 year, AI is going to evolve a lot more, and the uses of it in Excel would be a lot more. So I tried to cover some of those things in my session. But I think people should start using AI and understand how it works, and then they would be able to benefit from it a lot more. I think that must have been created using AI.
Well, I think that's something that has a potential, has a future. At this point, there is still a long way to go. You can get some productivity boosts. Some things are still, like today it was mentioned it's like, 85% precision rate. So you have to be quite strong as a human as well. I'm enthusiastic. I know that's going to be a big thing when it works, as like it could work, right?
I'm enthusiastic at the moment, but I believe that the AI needs to be generally available where people work with data. And the formula that Sumit showed today in the morning was exactly what people need, but it's still behind an API. You still have to do a few things. So my general opinion of AI is that it is going to take over a lot of work that we do at the moment, but it needs to be more generally available and slightly more accurate than what it is today. So there is always going to be the need for ad hoc analysis. And Excel is the perfect tool for doing all of that. It's very, very flexible, very, very versatile. And just because AI is there and Microsoft is integrating AI within Excel, so I doubt that it's going to die. It's going to flourish even more, I believe.
I think the challenge with AI is, with the generative AI, you've got in Word and Outlook, it's really good because it helps you with writing sentences. But the problem with Excel is because it's so fact-based, you don't want something that's generative. You want something that always gives you the same results. So I'm currently a bit torn. I'm waiting to see where it goes. I think it could be awesome, but I think if Microsoft don't implement it properly, it could be a bit mediocre. So Microsoft, they've got the challenge to make it awesome. Well, my view is that their AI is about artificial intelligence, and the thing that's better than artificial intelligence is actual intelligence. And that's all about having the right structure and how things are placed in the right place. And if you feed rubbish into AI, you get rubbish out, right? So it should help us with Excel, because if we can get our structures right in Excel and then we feed it into AI, it should give us the things that we need. But we know that there's so much dirty data in the world that we put that into AI, it's not going to solve the problem. So we've got to get the data right first, and some of that is in Excel. So Excel's here to stay.
Let's start with AI in Excel. So my impression is that it's growing. So my talk is going to be about building an AI application in Excel versus using an already pre-built AI application. And I think that actually makes a difference, because many people who are using Excel, they're not going to be data scientists, but they're going to be using these end product tools in AI. So some of them are very promising. I think, though, at least in terms of Copilot, there's still a lot of work to be done. It can't do everything yet, but there is a very bright future in which it will be able to do a lot. I mean, we're probably going to enter into the Star Trek Next Generation age where we say, computer, do this and that, and it's going to do it. I would say, in terms of the current state, and this is how everything is, any technology, how it exists right now, it's never as good as they promise. But I do think 10, 20 years down the line, it's going to be so ingrained in what we do, we won't even think about it. I mean, this has already happened with the internet. It's already happened with the cloud. It's already happened in many ways with big data. But each of these, as they came out, when we learned about them, we were all very skeptical because they offered so many promises. And so when I think about the last few years, AI, big data, crypto, non-fungible coins, all of those things actually have turned into true technologies. But in the moment of the hype, they all they went too far with it. And so I think that that's where we are right now.